Is LeBron James really preparing to request a trade from the Lakers if they don't win enough games while he's out due to injury? Dave McMenamin brought up this possibility, but what would it really look like? I'm Trevor Lake. Swear. So Dave wrote a piece the other day about LeBron's potential options as a Laker this season, what you could see play out. You could see LeBron play out the season and then re-sign with the Lakers next summer. You could see LeBron play out the season with the Lakers, sign somewhere else next summer. We could see LeBron retire, or you could see LeBron ask for a trade this year. But is it dependent on how well the Lakers play, which is a little bit ironic given that LeBron himself will not be on the floor for at least, by my estimate, and it's only that, the first 10 games of the season based on what the recovery timeline looks like right now. And the news that we got yesterday from Shams Charania that this is injury, the sciatica issue, it's actually something that LeBron's been dealing with for some time, since the end of July, early August, which means he didn't get a normal offseason. Got bought out with over $100 million left on his deal. Like, you never say never in today's NBA, but trading LeBron, I would not think is a very likely scenario for the Los Angeles Lakers for those reasons. All right. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. You think LeBron would actually ask out of LA if they don't win enough games in this early going part of the season, particularly knowing that LeBron is going to be out of action for some time with this sciatica injury?
Today, we're diving into the storm brewing in Laker Nation. The question on everyone's mind, is LeBron James on his way out if the Lakers can't pull it together? It's a seismic question, so let's break it down. First, let's look at where this is all coming from. Reports have been swirling, fueled by insiders and analysts, suggesting LeBron's patience is wearing thin. He's 39 years old, chasing championships, not lottery picks. He has a player option for next season, which gives him all the leverage. If he sees the Lakers' front office aren't making the moves necessary to build a true contender around him and Anthony Davis, why would he stay for a potential rebuild or another first-round exit? The current situation isn't helping. While LeBron was sidelined, the team's performance was under a microscope. Every loss without him is seen as a sign that the supporting cast just isn't strong enough. It magnifies the team's dependency on a player who is nearing the end of his career. Think about it from his perspective. He's giving everything he has, playing at an MVP level at an age when most are long retired. He needs the organization to match his urgency. If they can't win consistently even now, what does that say about the future? This isn't just about this season. It's about the Lakers' long-term vision. Do they have the assets, the draft capital, and the front office savvy to retool quickly? The Russell Westbrook trade depleted a lot of their resources. Rebuilding that war chest has been a slow process. LeBron knows that the window to win with him and AD is closing fast. He won't waste a precious final year on a team that's just treading water. The pressure is squarely on Rob Pelinka and the front office to prove they can build a winner, not just for this year, but for the one final push LeBron has left in him. So let's entertain the big what if. What if LeBron decides to leave? This is where things get really interesting. He could opt out and become a free agent, creating a bidding war across the league. Or more likely, he could orchestrate a sign and trade. This allows him to go to a team of his choosing while ensuring the Lakers get something valuable in return, instead of losing the king for nothing. It's a move that respects the organization while still serving his own championship ambitions. Now, imagine the phone calls. Which teams would be lining up? The first one that comes to mind is the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a ton of cap space, an MVP-caliber center in Joel Embiid, and a rising star in Tyrese Maxey. A big three of LeBron, Embiid, and Maxey? That's an instant title favorite in the East. Philly has the financial flexibility and the star power to make it a perfect fit. For the Lakers, a sign and trade could bring back some combination of expiring contracts, young players, and crucial draft picks to jumpstart their post-LeBron era. Another fascinating possibility is a reunion in Cleveland. Imagine LeBron returning to the Cavaliers to finish his career where it all started. The Cavs have a young, talented core with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen, plus a star in Donovan Mitchell. Adding LeBron's leadership and playoff experience could be the final piece to push them over the top. The narrative would be incredible. The hometown hero coming back for one last ride. From a trade perspective, the Lakers could ask for a package centered around future draft picks and perhaps a young player to build around, allowing Cleveland to keep its core intact. And don't count out a team like the New York Knicks. They are desperate for a superstar to elevate them from a good team to a great one. With Jalen Brunson playing at an all-NBA level and a treasure trove of draft picks, the Knicks could put together a compelling offer. LeBron in Madison Square Garden? The media attention would be off the charts. For the Lakers, a deal with the Knicks could net them a massive haul of draft capital, which would be invaluable for a rebuild. Let's also consider a dark horse, the Golden State Warriors. Yes, it sounds crazy, but we've heard the rumors before. Pairing LeBron with his old rival, Steph Curry, would be must-see TV. The Warriors are looking to maximize Steph's remaining window, and adding LeBron would certainly do that. A trade would be complicated, involving players like Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and multiple picks. But the idea of those two basketball geniuses on the same court is enough to make any front office explore the possibility. So what would a trade package actually look like? It all depends on what the Lakers prioritize. Are they looking for a full rebuild, or do they want to retool around Anthony Davis? If it's a full rebuild, they'll demand as many first-round picks as possible. Think of the Paul George trade to the Clippers, a historic number of picks that set the Thunder up for years. The Lakers would want at least 3 to 4 unprotected first-rounders plus pick swaps. If they want to retool around AD, they'd look for a mix of picks and high-level young players. For example, from Philadelphia, they might ask for picks and a sign and trade for a player Philly can't keep. From Cleveland, maybe it's a package involving a mix of their young guards and future draft assets. The key for the Lakers would be to get players who are on a timeline that aligns with Anthony Davis, who is still in his prime. They can't afford to waste his best years on a long, painful rebuild. Ultimately, the ball is in LeBron's court. His decision this offseason will send shock waves through the entire league. The Lakers' front office is on the clock. They need to show him, starting right now, that they are committed to winning at the highest level. Every game, every trade deadline move, every front office decision from here on out will be a piece of their pitch to keep the king in Los Angeles. If they fail, get ready for one of the biggest off-seasons in NBA history. The end of an era in LA could signal the birth of a new super team somewhere else. What do you guys think? Will LeBron stay, or is he packing his bags? And if he leaves, where do you want to see him go? Let me know your dream trade scenarios down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your takes on this. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is a story we'll be following closely, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss any updates. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.